Yo, that relationship traumatized me, guys. I'm the only person that graduates in depression. I had been poisoned. I'm a broke graduate. And everything to me is spiritual. When I enter a room, my energy is felt. I am going to be the best dressed in that graduation. Hello guys, I'm super excited to be filming this YouTube. My name is Adaga Veronica and this is my first video. Prior to now, I'd asked my friends, from various platforms to ask me certain questions about myself, which I'll be responding to in this video. So let's get right into it. The first question here is, how old are you? I'm 22 years old. I was born on the 4th of May 2002, so that makes me 22 officially. Are you in a relationship? Nope. I haven't been in a relationship in close to a year, and I intend to keep it that way because I do not want any distraction. I'm currently working on my relationship with God. I'm working on, my spiritual journey, trying to reach new spiritual heights. And there are certain things that I am letting go of, like a boyfriend is just on that list. So, yeah, I'll try to make this short. You have inspired me a lot. Oh, thank you. I just want to know how you survived as a Nigerian girl, how you survived Sapa peer pressure, and how you're able to build a firm relationship with God. I'm trying, but I be like, say, I need to do anything. All my friends are comfortable, and it's like I'm just stuck at one point. This is very sad, and I'm sorry that you feel this way. I don't want you to feel like you're alone. No, you're not. I'm just going to tell you how I dealt with it. So, for peer pressure, you just need to have a really strong will. I don't even give people the chance to feel like they can intimidate me. I feel like when I enter a room, heads turn. When I enter a room, my energy is felt. I have never been to a place where I am not, noticed. I'm not like noticed for bad things, but like really, really positive things. I feel like my energy is just really there. It stands out. So for a person to pressure me, bro, you're blocked. Remove yourself from whatever it is that wants to make you do something that is out of character. So you have to pray about it. You have to pray. I pray about the littlest things in my life. I have a headache right now. I am praying. Everything to me is spiritual. Everything before I even go to a hospital, I have to pray and I have to have faith that the medication that I'm even going to receive is going to work. Do you understand? It's that deep. Don't let anybody deceive you that nothing is deep. It's not that deep. It's not, bro. Everything to me is deep. I take everything in my life really, really serious, and I take them, spiritual. If you feel like you're surrendering to somebody else's will, pray about it. And then you have to be willing to put in the work. Yeah, so Sakpa is dealing with all of us. I'm not even going to like currently I'm struggling. I'm a broke graduate. I don't have to come online to like look like a mad person for you to know that okay, Veronica is broke. You just have to try to not look like your problems. You have to try to not look like what you're going through, and trust me, have this mindset that you're always going to overcome it. I think that's one of the things that's always helped me. It's like God is taking care of me. So I don't even let Sapa bother me being broke. You will not even notice it, not because I'm trying to hide it, but because it doesn't bother me. The only thing that you just have to have faith. You just have to have faith, and having faith doesn't mean that you get immediate response. Having faith in God, praying, it doesn't guarantee that tomorrow everything is going to be okay. No, I'll tell you guys something. My graduation is in October, and we're supposed to pay like 100K sefa. That's like 200 and something thousand naira. And like I stated earlier, I'm a broke graduate. I have not paid till this. I have not paid. And in July, when I went back to God because I had backslided, I went back to God in July. No, or like towards the end of June, I was praying and I'm like, God, before the end of this year, I want to have a major testimony. But before that, I was telling God that I have to pay my graduation fee. God, I am super broke and I just have to attend my graduation. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you just have to do it. It's like, and if I tell you that between July, and this is like August. Today is August 24th. I've had my graduation fee like in three folds. Kid you not, I'm going to be the best dressed in that graduation. But that's just faith speaking. You understand, right? I started having a relationship with God when I was in SS2. That should be when I was 14 or 15. I had like a major encounter. I had been poisoned, and I was about to like, I'm going to tell. I'm going to every time I say this story, I just get goosebumps. It's like somebody else is listening. I don't know. And I'm not even ready to share this testimony, but like that's like the thing that turned my life around and just made me believe that yes, God exists, because I wouldn't be filming his video. Like I would have been dead a long time ago. But because God is God and God is real, I'm here right now and doing this. So yeah, my relationship with God, I would say, is not perfect. Like God is good. Yo guys, God is so good. So yeah, I just want you to know that no relationship is perfect. There are times like I think between May and June. In May I graduated. I think I'm the only person that graduates in depression. I was like questioning myself, like I'm graduating. Why am I not happy? This is like the moment that I've been waiting for since I turned 17, the day that I would graduate. So how is it that I'm signing out and I'm in tears? How is it that I'm signing out and my hair is not done? My shout out to my friends. Like in everything you're doing in life, just have genuine friends. Just have good friends that are always looking out for you. Because, bro, I don't know what I would have done without those girls. They are literally like lifesavers. Do you understand? Nothing. I wasn't thinking about. It wasn't like I didn't have the money. Okay, yeah, I lost my phone. I lost my iPhone 13, but that wasn't why I was sad. Bro, I lost my phone and you would see me, you wouldn't even know that I lost my phone. Like phones, you see, the thing with me is material things do not move me. And I think I don't know how God created me, is that if I lose something, it doesn't hurt me as much as emotional pains. Do you understand? Like material things come and go. That's how I've built myself. That's how I've built my mindset. It's like, June, my birthday comes, I'm not even wishing myself a happy birthday. I'm not even posting my picture. My friends are like posting my pictures. Where are we going? Are we balling? I'm crying. I'm in my room. I'm depressed, bro. Literally stopped doing everything that is related to, my spiritual growth and journey. And I would just wake up and sleep, wake up and sleep. And it was even in that moment, like during that period, I got a job. It's funny because I wasn't praying, but like when I had to go for that interview, I'm like, God, please give me this job. Like, God, please give me this job. I need to get this job. I need to get away from this house. It's becoming depressing and stuff. I was just tired of sleeping and waking up every day. I needed to be productive, and I got the job. I got the job, and yo, in July, no, at the end of June, I had to like bring myself back to reality because I literally lost myself to the world. I had to bring myself back to reality. I had to like remind myself over and over again, of the good things that has happened, of the good things that God had done for me. I had to, it was a reality check. It was this fast, bro. So I don't want you to think like my relationship with God is perfect. Like it's like this sometimes and it's like this. I feel like I'm not doing enough, but that is not the reality. That's not the reality at all. God just wants us to try. God just wants us to make an effort. God just wants to see that yes, we are ready to like be his friends. We're ready to like, involve him in every aspect of our lives, not just when it gets bad, not just when we feel like, oh, we don't have any other place to like turn to. God wants to know that in good, in bad, in ugly situations, we are always turning to him for, help, for assistance, and just talking to him, as our father. So yeah, that's how I've been able to like maintain a good relationship with God. Just, acknowledging the fact that I'm never alone, acknowledging the fact that anything I want, I will get it. I might not get it now, but eventually I get it, or I get something even better. Also, one of the things that has helped me, in my spiritual journey, I pray a lot. Yeah, I pray a lot, guys. I could wake up in the midnight and I'm praying. I pray a lot. I worship. I worship. I'm a worship kind of girl. Like, if I sing right now, this whole car will float. I love worship so much. I just feel so connected to God. I just feel like God listens. I feel like, you guys, God is real. That's all I'm gonna say. And then when I talk about God, like I'm talking about him right now, I feel like I'm talking about my best friend. It just gives me a sense of like I belong to him. Like it just makes me feel like God is my friend. Like I just feel really, really close to him when I talk about him. If there's one thing I can tell you for sure is that you're not stuck. And like I said earlier, I have literally gone through all of these phases. There are times it still happens. There are times where I feel like I'm stuck, but it's just God. It's always been God preparing me for like a bigger assignment. Do you understand? You are not stuck at all. But I just want you to rest in the assurance that God is in control. I want you to know that God is planning something really big, and this is your waiting season.
This is your waiting season.
Guys, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, this is what I tell myself all the time when I feel like I'm not being productive. Now, I'm not even trying to figure out anything. I just want my finances to be in check. I want my relationship with God to be in check. I want my friends healthy. I want my family complete. And, bro, I'm okay. So just rest in the assurance that God will take care of his own. Okay. Don't ever compare yourself. Your friends are also trying. I'm sure your friends are not comfortable at all. You just feel that way because you're comparing yourself. Anybody that makes you feel like you're not doing enough, block them. Tell us about your relationship life. Okay, I would say that I've been in two major relationships. You know, I've had people that I really, really liked in the past, but when it comes to real relationships, I've been in just two relationships. The first one was in 2019 December. It ended in 2021 December, 2022 January, thereabout. But the relationship lasted for only 2 years. In 2022, I was trying to heal. Yo, that relationship traumatized me, guys. God wanted me to like step out while it was very early, but your girl was in love. In 2022, I was trying to heal. I was trying to like be a better version of myself so that whoever comes next will just not meet me in a phase where it's like I'm trash. Do you understand? I was just trying to get my life together, go back to God. That relationship put me from a whole lot of things. It like took my journey with God from 100 to like zero. So I had to like try. I gave myself that the whole of 2022 to like build myself back up spiritually, financially, and every other lead that there is. In 2023, I got into another relationship that was very healthy. Like I go with a good man. I don't know. I feel like God made us cross path just to heal me. I feel like because that guy elevated my standard. I got to experience soft love, genuine love. I got to experience a man that would let me be feminine. I got to experience a man that prioritized me, a man that literally told me that I was his responsibility and he doesn't want me to worry about anything. Yo, but it just had to end because sometimes it's just wrong timing. But like I'm just happy that I got to experience that because it like reshaped my mind and how I see men. At what point did you realize that you weren't ever going to settle for less? Elaborate nicely, please. Thank you. Okay. I think it was when the first relationship ended. I had told myself that I wasn't ever going to be with anybody that possessed the type of characteristics that my first boyfriend had. Like you, there are some girls that maybe will be okay with something like that, but it wasn't for me. I told myself that I was never going to like settle with somebody that thinks this way, somebody that acts this way, somebody that says these things about women. Like, no, I wasn't going to do any of that. And then when I met my my ex, the second boyfriend. Then I met him when we started dating. He just ticked all the boxes. He just confirmed why I said I wasn't going to settle. And like I said, I feel like God just sent him my way to just help me reshape my mind and like how I see men, because the girl was already being like, men, which hits harder to you? Friendship breakup or relationship breakup? And be honest about it and explain why you picked the one you picked. Friendship breakup hurts the most because I've experienced it. I've experienced both actually. I've progressed me away from my best friend, just ending what we had. I feel like our friendship was like perfect until it wasn't anymore. And for every phase that you encounter in life, God specifically chooses people that He sends your way to either make your journey smoother or like to just make you have like a companion. I don't know, but whatever it is, I feel like everybody serves like different purposes in our lives, and you just have to identify, you know, what this person is for in your life and just flow accordingly. But I'm not even gonna lie, till this day, I still miss her. And I just wish that things would have turned out differently. It would have made a whole lot of sense. There's nothing in life like having your own person. And it's not like I don't have other friends, but everybody have different spaces in my heart, and currently I just feel like that particular part that my best friend occupied is still really really vacant and is still healing. I used to call her my soulmate. Everybody thought I was a lesbian, but that's just how much I loved her. What happened. We just have to move on. You're such a nice girl with an open mind. I like your personality a lot. With the hardships of relationship and the rest, how do you manage to stay this happy? I say this all the time. Happiness is not a constant something. Happiness is something that comes and goes. However, what I do have is peace. That peace that is beyond human understanding, that peace that comes from only God, that peace that even in the midst of chaos, you're like smiling and rejoicing. That's one thing that I definitely do have. Earlier today, the federal government had announced that every school in Benin Republic and maybe Togo, some of the schools in Togo, like their certificates are not genuine and therefore will not be recognized in Nigeria. I had schooled in Togo, and I woke up this morning to like several messages from different people, sending me tweets. Former me would be crying, the former me would be weeping. But I don't know how I managed to just stay really still and really calm and cultured. I don't know, guys, but I just feel like at the end of today, what will happen will happen. This is one of the things that are way beyond our control. This is one of the things that no matter how much we cannot. I've just left it in the hands of God. And I told my cousin, or whatever it is that the government are trying to do, like it is not going to determine whether or not you're going to succeed. It is not like a criteria for your success. If it is, God will make it there. But if it is not, God will take it away and show you that whether or not, with this thing or not, you're going to get to the place that I have, you know, willed for you, that I have planned for you, the place that I have prepared for you. Like, I just rest in the assurance that God is taking care of me, bro. I think that's the one thing that just makes me so happy and keeps my mind at rest. I'm not happy that I've spent millions and it's just going to go down the drain. Like, if I want to think about it, I might start getting depressed, but I don't want to get depressed. I just want to trust God. Like, I feel like this era, God is just making me really calm, very cultivated. God is just doing God is rebranding me, and it's rebranding me in a way that I wouldn't have even imagined. I didn't think I could be this calm. You know, it is what it is, and I'm sure that God is going to just make everything work out for every one of us, and just help us recover the losses that we've had in the past. Amen. So this one is like, what are some of your favorite childhood memories? Okay, when I was around, um, when I was around like 13, I used to belong to a cultural dance group. I think that's like one of the eras in my life that I missed, because now it's like work, 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 school, work, school, work. But then I was in secondary school, but I just love to dance. I love to dance. And I love the fact that every day I was around people. Like, I love to be around people. I'm a very shy person, but I love to be around people, especially people that I'm familiar with, people that were doing things together. We were like bunch of girls, like group of really, really young girls, talented girls that danced so well. And every day I look forward to like seeing my friends. Now we're scattered all over the world. Most of us are in school, and stuff like that. I've literally danced Calabar, I've danced Edo, I've danced Bata, which is like Yoruba dance. I've danced Igbo, I've danced Fulani, I've danced farmers dance. I think that's related with Igbo, but it's called farmers dance. I've done like so many Urobo, yeah, so many Nigerian cultural dances. Like, you guys, that part of my life, like that phase of my life, is like the best thing that happened to me. Like, we have come to the end of this video. However, one word I would like to leave with you guys is that you should just live in the assurance that God is with you. We should all live in the assurance that God is taking care of us. We should all live in the assurance that there is nothing that happens in our lives that God is not aware of. And we should always, always remember that there is nothing that is too broken for God to fix. And with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed watching these as much as I enjoyed filming. You can also comment what you'd like me to talk about. Share this video to somebody that you feel like it's going to be very helpful to.